Hello again, this is Catherine Hentrick, and here is the features video for Socrative. The first thing you're going to do is go back to Socrative.com and click Teacher Login. Then enter your email address and password. Once you click Sign In, you're going to be taken back to the dashboard. This is the dashboard you'll see every single time you sign in. Now we already talked about how to use Quick Question. Next we're going to learn about Start a Quiz. Now you can't start a quiz until you create a quiz, which you do down here in Manage Quizzes. Once you click Manage Quizzes, you get four options: Create a quiz, import a quiz that you already made, see the quizzes that you have in your Socrative account, or look at the reports. We're going to create a quiz. The name of my quiz is going to be Multiplication Facts. I'm going to start with a multiple choice question. To enter your multiple choice question, you click in the box. My first question is going to be 5 times 5 equals. To enter your answers, simply click below in the answer space. Now that I'm done adding my questions, I can click Save and Exit. But before I do, I wanted to point out another neat feature here. You can actually add images in the questions. So if you had an image of a piece of art or a person in history, you could add that image into the question as well. Now that my multiplication facts quiz is done, I can head back to the dashboard and then go to Start a Quiz. As you can see, the multiplication facts quiz that I created is right here, and I can go ahead and click on that. Now I have to decide whether I want my quiz to be student-paced with immediate feedback, student-paced with student navigation, or teacher-paced. The only difference is that with student-paced with immediate feedback, the students are given the correct answer after every question they answer, which means they can't go back and fix or change their answers from their previous questions. With student-paced student navigation, they're given all of the questions and given the correct answers at the very end, which means that they can go back, skip questions, edit questions, change their answers. With teacher paced, the teacher controls the flow of the questions, so the teacher sends out one question at a time to all the students, gets feedback from all the students, and then goes on to the second question. I'm going to go with student-paced immediate feedback. Here you can also disable student names, randomize question order, randomize answer order, or disable student feedback, but I'm just going to leave it with the automatic settings and click Start. Students log in by going to Socrative.com and clicking Student Login. Here they enter the room number and click Join Room. As you can see, the quiz is already ready to go. The students simply enter their name and click Done. The questions then pop up for them to answer. 5 times 5 is 25. They get immediate feedback. 5 times 5 with the correct answer, 25. Here's an explanation. They could tell that they got the question correct because there's green around their answer. This one I'm going to answer incorrectly. 4 times 3, 7. When I submit that answer, they can see that they got the question wrong because there's red around this box. 4 times 3, the correct answer is 12. Here's the explanation. Last but not least, 6 times 2 is 12. Submit answer. The answer was correct. Here's the explanation. Heading back over to the teacher page, the teacher can see that Catherine has 100% completed the quiz and that she got questions 1 and 3 correct, but she answered 2 incorrectly. I'm going to use my other 2 devices to enter 2 more student answers. As you can see from my teacher screen, all 3 students have 100% completed the quizzes, and here are their answers. If you only had 3 students, you would then click Finish and decide how you would like to get the result. You can have them emailed to you, download them right now, go through Google Drive, view the chart, or view later. I'm going to click Email, and I just want the whole class Excel. When you go to your email to see the report, you can simply open the attached file and view the results. Here are the 3 students that took the quiz, and here are their answers. Below in the gray is an average for the class. 77.8% was the average percentage score on the quiz. The class averaged getting 2.33 questions correct. 100% of the students got the first question correct, and 66.7% of the students got the second and third question correct. Back to the dashboard, another neat feature of Socrative is the space race. In the space race, teams go head to head on a quiz that you previously created. I'll use the multiplication facts quiz that I just created, and I'm going to choose two teams. You can either have the students choose which teams they're part of, or you can auto-assign. I'm just going to have them auto-assign. Then I'm going to click Start Activity. Here you can see there are two teams, the blue and the magenta team. Heading back to the student page, the student would enter their name, and then they're automatically part of a team. Catherine is part of the blue team. I'm also going to log in on another device to play the magenta team. As the students answer their questions, their rockets continue along. And they keep going until one of the rockets meets the finish line. The magenta team has won. You can either click finish or you can wait for the blue team to be done as well. Just like with the other quizzes, you can choose to have the results emailed to you, download them right now, view the chart, or view later. If you click view the chart, the results will pop up immediately. Another neat tool is the exit ticket. This is a pre-made self-evaluation for the students at the end of a class period. When you activate the exam, the students first enter their name, and then they answer 3 questions, the first of which is how well did they understand today's material. The second gives them an open response on what did they learn today in class. Last but not least, the teacher poses a question, either verbally or written on the board, to see how many of the students truly understood the material for the day. Today's question may have been 6 times 7, so the student answers 42. Back on the teacher screen, you can see that Catherine has answered, and you can also see all of her answers. When you click Finish, again, you can have the report emailed, downloaded, Google Drive, view the chart, or view later. I'm going to click View Later and Submit. If I want to view later, all I have to do is go into Manage Quizzes and head over to Reports. Then I click on the quiz that I want to see the report for. Again, I have the same options and I can view the chart now. That's all for the features video of Socrative. Your room number never changes and your students will probably have it memorized in a week. Also, you can kick all of your students out of the room at the end of the day by clicking Clear Room. It bumps your students right off until next time. That's all for now. I hope you enjoy using Socrative.